What's up, everybody? Peace, peace. Felt like coming up here and giving everyone a little faith booster this morning. So, there's many that think that Jesus Christ is just in the New Testament. He's just some character that popped up in the New Testament. And this go for non-believers and believers that think this. Not all, but some believers actually think this. However, Jesus Christ is in the Bible from the very beginning of the Old Testament all the way to the end of the New Testament. There is no book on this earth like this Bible, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, there is no book on earth like this Bible. And that's coming from a guy who at one point in my life, in my Saul days, would throw Bibles across the room. I would get so angry at it, and just, I was so lost. I could not understand this word in this Bible. But through the grace and mercy of God, He has given me enlightenment and allowed me to understand this Bible where the words just come off the pages. And what I love is when I'm reading the Old Testament and I see Jesus all through there. I'll just be writing Jesus. No lie, like He's everywhere there, y'all. And I think it's great for people to see and understand this because it will increase your faith in the Lord and Savior that we serve. So look, without further ado, let me go ahead and show y'all Jesus in Isaiah far before Jesus ever was manifested in human form and the Jesus that we know. All right, this is Isaiah 52 from 13 through chapter 53. See, my servant will act wisely. He will be raised and lifted up and highly exalted, just as there were many who were appalled at him. His appearance was so disfigured beyond that of any human being, and his form marred beyond human likeness. So he will sprinkle many nations, and kings will shut their mouths because of him. For what they were not told, they will see, and what they have not heard, they will understand. Who has believed our message, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? He grew up before him like a tender shoot, and like a root out of dry ground. He had no beauty or majesty to attract us to him, nothing in his appearance that we should desire him. He was despised and rejected by mankind, a man of suffering and familiar with pain, like one from whom people hide their faces. He was despised, and we held him in low esteem. Surely he took up our pain and bore our suffering, yet we considered him punished by God, stricken by him and afflicted. But he was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was on him, and by his wounds we are healed. We all, like sheep, have gone astray. Each of us have turned to our own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed and afflicted, yet he did not open his mouth. He was led like a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before its shearers is silent, so he did not open his mouth. By oppression and judgment he was taken away. Yet who of his generation protested? For he was cut off from the land of the living. For the transgression of my people he was punished. He was assigned a grave with the wicked, and with the rich in his death. Though he had done no violence, nor was any deceit in his mouth, yet it was the Lord's will to crush him and cause him to suffer. And though the Lord makes his life an offering for sin, he will see his offspring and prolong his days. And the will of the Lord will prosper in his hand after he has suffered. He will see the light of life and be satisfied. By his knowledge, my righteous servant will justify many, and he will bear their iniquities. Therefore I will give him a portion among the great, and he will divide the spoils with the strong, because he poured out his life unto death, and was numbered with the transgressors. For he bore the sin of many, and made intercession for the transgressors. Do you understand that everything we have, the very life we live, every minute to large peace you may have, to any spoils and riches you may have, any luxuries you may have, just by having our health, being able to breathe, eat, have a husband or a wife, children, friends. All these little things are because of what Jesus did for you. And look, God's mercy fall on the righteous and the wicked. Like, he literally is saying in here that even though we go to our own wicked ways, he still did all this for us, just with one hope that we turn to him. Turn to God, y'all. Turn to God and just be grateful for what Jesus has done for all of us. Because if it was not for Jesus, we would not be here. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Mighty men of God. Let's get it, baby. Go time.